Hello Leo and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading from the 29th going to the 4th of September. If you haven't been seen our monthly reading for the collective, if I was you, I'd go and have a look at it. It seems like September is going to be a very changing month for a lot of, for everybody basically. There's a lot of going on in the collective in this coming month. So yeah, I'll go and have a look at that. Let's just see what's going on for you guys in the energies that's flowing through. Okay, so you've got a lot going on your everyday life. You might find it very busy, a bit more hectic, almost a little bit too much in a way. There's just, the world seems to be spinning very fast, as it were, around you. And this is where you've got to keep your cool and keep your, keep your nerve in a way. Within the world that is around you at the moment, because things are going to start mixing up all over the place. So yeah, it's that's what's sort of going on there. Your guides are really trying to help, trying to manifest what you need to be doing within your everyday life, and you've got to dip in and out of society really in order to get the best out of it, rather than getting involved in it. If you do get involved in it, you may just get swept away with the flow, as it were. And you could do that if you want to move on. If you want to do a lot of things, in September will be a good time to do that, because the energy is really flowing for change. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energies that is coming through. Yeah, it's a case of being a pillar of society, being that person that people look up to in a way, being sure, knowing where you're going, being that person who is like a reference to others that are around you, and getting yourself unstuck. So you may have this feeling that, okay, you're getting a lot of attention, but you may feel that you're almost submerged by the amount of attention that you're getting, that people are asking you for things, asking for directions in life or orientation in life. And it might be a little bit too much. So make sure you give yourself a bit of free time. Make sure you get out into the nature and enjoy yourself. Get yourself unstuck, as it were. Get out and about, so you can get that movement going on. If you're feeling stuck, then yeah, that's what you definitely need to be doing. Need to be taking a little bit more sort of time for you. It will help you to sort of see which is the best way to advance your life. Let's just see what's going on in your relationship side and the karmic message for you. By the way, I will say that every single sign, without exception, has had this card. This is why the general reading is really important. I think you should really go see that in September. It's linked in the description below. I know it's a long one, but it's definitely worth watching. Let's just see what's going on here. So there's a lot of family things going on. So if you're thinking of starting a family, this is probably a good time. If you're looking to get into a couple, this is probably a good time, because it's almost as if like you're going to that family barbecue and you're taking your partner for the first time, so everybody can meet your partner, everybody can see you together and stuff like that. But it's definitely community factor. The community factor is driving the relationships that is around you. Disappointment, where did that come from? Okay, so yeah, if you don't engage in life, then you may well be disappointed. Don't sit around at the moment. She's sitting around, but if she turns around, she's going to realize that there's this path that's just behind her. Where is it? There it is there. There's a path that's just behind her. She could take that cup, that ace of cups that is in her hands, and move on. And this is where you need to sort of like pattern it up in a way within yourself, to sort of say, okay, yeah, I want life. I'm going to get life. And if you want life and you want to get it, then yeah, go and get it. This is the moment to do it. In September, there's going to be a lot of changes going on. And within those changes, you could definitely find your position. But I think it's more to do with community. You may well feel a little bit disappointed within your community. If that's the case for you, then as I say, sort of concentrate on the relationships that are really important for you, your couple or your friends. But just start getting involved in that community. I think would be a good idea, because you might well feeling disappointed with yourself. You have the solutions in your hands. That's what it's sort of saying here. This is the universe and how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message. There is more than one way to do something. Basically, they're giving you diverse sort of things. Yeah, if you look around you, you'll realize that there is actually a lot of possibilities. It's being a little bit sort of like tunnel vision that you got to be a little bit careful of in regards to relationships. Mix it up. Start, exploring your avenues of pleasures, because once you start doing that, then you can then create pleasures for other people, and you will get movement within your life. And that's what the difficulty, I think everybody's feeling it. It's like the big calm before the storm. Let's just see what's going on with your guides, of how the guides are trying to sort of influence you. This is the time. So this, if you're looking to move on, if you're looking to, if you're looking to be in a couple, then go out there, get involved, ask someone out. They can only say no. It's not the end of the world. There is lots of people out there. I think there's lots of people that correspond with you. If you're looking for your family to get a little bit closer to your family, then start initiating sort of like meetings or sort of barbecues, sort of meals together, going out for a drink or going out for a walk or together and stuff like that. Just connecting with your family. If you want it to move, you've got to instigate it, Leo. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to help you through. These look like terrible cards in theory, but they're not. The guides are actually here. They're holding you through. So they're creating a lot of coincidences within your life, so you can meet that person, so you can get involved with your family, your friends, and etc. I would trust the coincidences that are around you, and I would follow them almost blindly in a way, because you're going to discover a lot of things about yourself and a lot of things about the environment or the relationships that are around you. Okay. So allow your guides, allow life to sort of give you that helping hand of carrying you through from being stuck to unstuck. Let's just see how your guides are trying to influence that conversation that's within you. Are you worrying a lot, Leo? Are you worrying a lot about your connections with your relationships around you? Because this is what it seems here. It's almost as if they're encouraging you to sort of saying, don't worry about it. Come on, don't worry about it. Just pick anything and we will make fun of it. It's, we will make it a good time. We will make it enjoyable. Your guides are really encouraging you here to step out of your normal surroundings. As these changes come through in September, you're going to have to be ready to move, as it were, because society is, the world outside seems to be running around a lot, but not really going anywhere. And this is where you can get the direction from it. Look at that. On the relationship side, 5 of Wands here. This is where they're encouraging you not to get in conflicts with yourself, not to sort of sit around and kind of go, wow, wow, wow. Get out of that, Leo. You can, if you do get out of it, you're going to have a lot going for you. There's a lot of possibilities for you. And this is what the universe is trying to encourage within you. So you've got a lot of help going on for you. And it's a case of stepping out there and taking a bit of a chance, taking a little bit of a leap of faith. Let's see what's going on your on your financial sort of side, your money side of life. It's much more encouraging on this side. There's definite pathways, opportunities that are arriving for you. Now, this could be from within your job, your career path. This could also be for your business. And these opportunities are like small, thin paths, but as you go down the path, it turns into a nice, broad road, as it were. So it's having that clairvoyance that is within you, that intuition that is within you to actually sort of follow certain paths within life. And if you take those little opportunities, those little acorns, they're going to grow into big oak trees eventually. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic path. One foot in front of the other. Don't run. No need to run anywhere. No need to get stressed about things or excited too much, because sometimes we can get excited about things and they just don't come off. Here is sort of saying, if you keep it calm, if you keep a nice sort of rhythm within your life, all of a sudden you're going to come out of the pack and into clear water, as it were, and set yourself apart from the people that are around you, and giving yourself true value, not only to your job, but if you're running a business, it'll make your business become a lot clearer, and you can stand out from the rest of the world. A change in the way you do things. This is definitely, I would concentrate on the financial side in a way, or at least allow the financial side to flow on your side, the money side of life, the jobs, the businesses, etc. There is opportunities here for you, Leo, and it just needs a little bit of meditation, a bit of clarity within yourself in order to see them. But once you get on that path, it looks like there's going to be a lot of benefit for you. How are the guides influencing this karmic message? They're almost like being a pathfinder. So they're going out in front, they're coming back, and they're sort of saying, "This is." They're giving you the heads up. So yet little coincidences rather than direct coincidences of someone saying something to you. It could well be that, but it's more of a case of noticing a sign or overhearing a conversation that gives you the insight of how to get further on in your career, or enjoying your career a lot more, or get your business moving on a little bit, advancing your business within your projects as well. So they're really, this is it. The success is coming in. I think on the relationship side, which is a bit of a sticky wicket, a bit of a troubling time. It will take a lot of movement from your side in order to get things sweet, as it were, on the relationship side. But on the business side, it's a case of calm. It's almost allowing things to come to you in a way. It's just having that intuition and changing it up a bit. If you use that intuition that you have within you, all of a sudden it's going to be a bit of a revelation to you. And that revelation is going to bring you success. These guides are really looking out in front of you, trying to bring that forward to you and open that pathway for you. Let's just see how it goes with the guides influencing the conversation that is within you, the subconscious. You seem to be leading a lot of people. It might be a case of stepping into a position where if you can do it, others can do it, sort of scenario, and showing the way, leading the way for other people that are around you. And this is where it's going to help you to get, unstuck, having a good look at yourself and realizing how to take things forward. Five of Pentacles, you need to invest because you're doing this. You need to invest. So this is where the money loss is. You might be scared of that risk, which often, Leo, you can be scared of the risks because it's the unknown, as it were. I think that if you don't invest, then therefore you're not going to get this success. And using your intuition, people are going to might look at you kind of going, that Leo is certainly very wise. They saw it when no one else did. So how does this all sort of combine together? Using your intuition, sorry, I just want to finish that up. Using your intuition on that side will make you stand out in the world. And I think that's what the guides are sort of trying to say there. Let's see how it sort of combines it all together. Bizarrely enough, as difficult as it may be this week for you, Leo, it's actually going to put you in a really good position of power by the end of the week, which will lead into the following week where you're gonna feel like you own it, like you know what's going on. Four of Swords. So yeah, it's when you do step into that sort of power, if you own it, it's going to be, you're going to get past that sort of worry about the unknown, and it's going to make you feel, it's going to give you that healing, as it were, kind of going, whew, yes, we've done it, we've got through it, we're really advancing now, getting unstuck for the future, moving it on to brighter and more prosperous future. So there you go, Leo. A bit of a trying week for you, to be honest. I think this is the most trying week I've seen you have and reading since the beginning. It's going to demand on the relationships that you are a little bit more sort of proactive, take a chance. On the financial or money side of life, you've got to use your intuition, almost playing smart, but it's going to bring in that success, and people are going to be paying attention to what you're doing, which will also help you within your career path or within your business. And overall, it's going to make you feel content with yourself. It's going to make you feel you've got control over your life, which is that healing factor that you will feel. Okay, there's loads of links in the description below. As I said, you've got your collective monthly reading that's coming out, and that's already came out. Have a look at that. You're going to have your individual monthlies coming out this week. It'll be out on Monday. So make sure you subscribe and click that bell so then you get the notifications for when these videos come out. In the meantime, Leo, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do. Excuse me. In the meantime, Leo, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.